If you're in a long distance relationship and find it a little bit boring at times, well then this video is right for you. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways that you can spend time with your significant other regardless of distance. But before I do that, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell, make sure you get notifications when I put out videos. Long distance relationships are hard. They are very hard. Not only are they hard, they can get boring at times. Things can get a little bit stale. It happens in every relationship. Even if you're in a relationship where you see each other every day. But there are ways to make things more interesting, like this right here. Texting games are amazing. They let you get to know your partner on a deeper level. Things like would you rather, this or that. If you guys don't know what those are, it's just a quick Google search. It's pretty much would you rather do this or this. You can go as deep with the game as you want. This is a great icebreaker for just the starting couples, and it even works whenever you're long term in your relationship, because there's always things that you don't know about your partner that you might never have thought to ask before. Just things come up. You can get an insight on what their thoughts are. Plus you can think of just crazy off the wall stuff. Number 2 would be video chatting. Texting just isn't enough in this day and age. Plus, it's too accessible. Video chatting is probably one of the best ways that you can see your partner. I mean, it's on everything. Everything has a camera. There's no reason not to video chat. You need to see each other. And that is one of the things that makes this day and age so great, is that you guys can be half a world apart and still see each other on a daily basis. It is very important. Number 3, not only do we have video chatting, we can take each other to different places with that video chat. Most places that you go will either have Wi-Fi or you got data on your phone. It's not hard to just go outside. Just turn on your video, go walk around. There's nothing wrong with that. Just go outside and enjoy the outdoors. If it's sunny outside, let your partner see. If there's something going on outside, maybe like a festival or a carnival, take them with you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just turn on the camera and go. Number 4, plan date nights. There's no reason why you can't have a date, even though you're that far apart. Remember that video game we talked about? It has tons of uses. Tons. Want to have a dinner date? Just put on the video chat. You want to have a long walk on the beach? Well, just turn on the video cam and take a long walk. My fiance and I, we like to go grocery shopping together. That's kind of our date night. That's what we do. We go to Walmart late at night because she's, halfway across the world, and that's her daytime. So we just go grocery shopping, and anybody that knows Walmart, the best time to shop there is at night. But there's really no reason why you still can't have a date and just spend time with each other on video chat. I mean, it's the best thing ever. Number 5, play video games with each other. Most things nowadays have some type of video game with it, whether it be Facebook Messenger, just online games in general. And let's face it, everyone likes a video game. I don't care who you are, there is some type of video game that you guys can enjoy together. Whether it be some type of Candy Crush to see who can get farther. Maybe a song pop type game. Competitive games. Things that make you guys compete against each other. It is great. One of the best games that you can play would be like an RPG game. Then you guys can work together as a team, and there's just a certain bonding about video games. And I know something about video games. I'm a gaming channel. But games in general, whether it be texting, video, whatever, you're still spending time with each other, and that's a bonding experience. Not to mention some of the funny fails that you guys can do with each other and talk about later. Number 6, you guys can watch TV together. There's no reason why you can't. You guys are miles apart, but with today's technology, you guys can do practically anything. There are 2 main ways that you guys can do this that I've found out. There might be other ways, there probably are. But my 2 ways to watch TV together and spend time together would be, 1, you guys can just turn on the same thing at the same time and watch it, and you guys can be on the phone or whatever and discuss it. And the second way to do it, which is kind of like my way to do it, and it is great, it's amazing. You guys can pick favorite shows, pick movies, you can watch anything you want together. All you need is a laptop or screen, speakers, and this little thing right here, a phone. What I do is I'll get my fiance on the phone, and then I will turn the camera around facing my laptop screen and have the speakers all the way up so she can hear it. And I can see what I'm pointing at. She can see what's on my screen, and she can hear what's going on. And we spend time, watch movies, watch TV shows, and it is a great bonding experience. That is one of the main things that we do, is we'll watch tons of TV together. That way, if something happens and she's surprised, I can hear it. Or if something happens that I really enjoy or laughing, we just get to enjoy every moment of the thing that we're watching. This is probably one of the best things to do on the list, is watch TV together. Everyone loves TV. Number 7, another way to bond with each other is learning recipes from each other's countries, cultures, regions, because whenever it comes to distance, there's a lot of things that change. And this is the last time I bring up video calling. What me and my fiance do, and it is great. I learned how to make adobo from her. She taught me how to make adobo through video chat. She would sit there and instruct me on how to make it, the steps to take, and it was a great bonding experience. And for those who don't know what adobo is, it's a Filipino recipe. Yes, my fiance's Filipino. Shout out to anyone that's from the Philippines watching this. I love you guys. Your culture is amazing. I just absolutely love going there and spending time in the Philippines. When you learn each other's recipes, you get a taste of each other's culture, and it is great. You guys can try out new things. Try out like baking, just dishes that you've never had before, and it is absolutely amazing, and it is great. Number 8, sharing interesting content with each other. This provides a couple of benefits. It shows your significant other that, one, you're thinking about them if you send something that they like, or you know that they will like, or at least think that they will like. And also, it gives your partner an insight on what you might like, what your interests are, what your passions, your hobbies are, if you send something that you like. Not to mention the conversations that it'll spark up, and just keep things interesting. There's not really that much to say about sharing interesting content besides it'll spark more conversations, which is something that you need in a relationship, especially a long distance relationship. You need to have communication, because communication is key in a long distance relationship. Number 9, planning for the future. You're in this relationship for a reason, right? You want to have a future together. At least I hope that's your reason. Because if you're not, then long distance relationships might not be for you. I don't know why you're doing it. But yeah, planning for your future is a great way to bond. You guys get to talk about your future together. Maybe if you've reached a stage of engagement, you can talk about wedding plans. This brings in a multitude of different conversations that you guys can have with each other. And also, when you're planning the future with each other, it shows each other that you guys care. And that's probably one of the most important things that you can do in one of these types of relationships, is showing each other that you care, you're still thinking about each other, and that you haven't given up. Ways you can plan for the future. Talk about wedding plans. Just like I mentioned before. You can maybe go house hunting online. Me and my fiance, we looked up houses that we like together, so we both got a general idea of where we would want to live whenever we get to that step and she gets over here. Another one would be like interior decorating. How would you want your house to look on the inside? This also gives you like an insight on what your partner enjoys inside the household. What is her style, his or her style? There are many benefits for planning for the future, because that is the main goal, is being together, planning your future together, having that future together, and just hoping everything works out. And finally, number 10, strive to be with each other as much as possible in person. That is the main goal, is to be with each other in person, right? I know that it's costly at times, especially when you gotta take long flights or whatever, but when you guys get to see each other, it is just so much better. And when you finally do get to see each other, it's like all that time that you guys spent apart, it just fades away. Because the only thing that really matters is seeing each other. Well, there you go, everyone. That was my 10 tips on how to survive a long distance relationship and make things a little bit better. If you found these tips useful, please like, comment, subscribe down below, ring that little bell. And if you guys have a long distance relationship story, go ahead and feel free to put it in the comments. I'm all for reading long distance relationship stories because I'm in one myself. Well, I hope you all have a great day, and I'm